It went down last night on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Joining us this morning is actress, singer, and peach holder. Please welcome Shamea Morton to the show. Good morning.
Yes!
Yeah, man.
What's happening?
Season 16, man. Let's get right into it. I know Gary antsy right about now, man. But tell us so far, man. What has been your good, your bad, and your ugly so far in the season?
Oh, man. The good has been me being able to promote my music, which is my single, Never Had. Mm-hmm. That's something I've always aspired to do, sing since I was a child. The bad would be my daughter's health on and off. Mm-hmm. You know, we never want to have our children be in that position to have over a dozen surgeries. Mm-hmm. And then I would say the ugly is the friendship with my best friend. That's something I never wanted to have happen. Even prior to joining this show, I went in there like nothing can break us apart. And so that's what I would say. Good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, well, that is good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, child, honey. So, so Shamea, okay, like I watched the show last night, and I was a little upset about, when y'all had to do the apology, when you and Angela apologized to one another. My thing is, why she didn't hug you? Hell, she hugged Portia after she got through hugging, but she didn't hug you. Y'all just got up and walked away.
She wasn't ready to forgive me for laughing at the stuff that Portia said, but I'm like, that's not my place. I'm not Portia's mom. Portia gonna say what she want to say. Mm-hmm. That's not my place to be trying to. And it was a kiki moment. Yeah. I mean, we were outside, kicking. We say stuff that we shouldn't say when we with our people.
Right.
Yeah. And to her defense, she didn't know that the girl was listening.
Yeah.
And not saying that that's right. Mm-hmm. What she said, I'm not saying that. So don't come into my DM. Somebody gonna do your husband. Somebody. I hear y'all. I know, and I've gotten that. That's not my fight. Mm-hmm. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right. Well, we have all been following your surrogacy journey with Shiloh. And on the show last night, we saw that you were in the process of IVF again.
Yes.
I have went through that myself. It is not an easy process. Lots of giving yourself shots and lots of medicines and lots of different things you have to do. My wife actually ended up with blood clots in her lungs, and then she had an enlarged heart. Like, it was really a major complication going on. So people need to know how serious it is. People be like, oh, I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to do IVF.
Yes.
Like, you put yourself through a lot. So how is all that going thus far? And how do you feel?
Oh, my goodness, Brad. I'm so happy you're speaking out about that, because people don't understand, like, just as high risk as it is to actually give birth, they say that's the closest point to death, it's just as high risk to do IVF, because you're now putting yourself at advanced risk for strokes, heart attacks, and like she said, blood clots, and you sign a waiver.
You do.
For all of that stuff.
And you don't really think those things are going to happen, because you could be perfectly healthy.
Yes.
And the IVF process can take you through some things that your body or your family have never experienced.
And you know what? When you think about it, it's all because you want to grow your family.
That's all.
For a baby.
That's all. Because you want to love another human being.
Oh, my goodness. But, Brad, you can say, once you got your baby.
Oh, my God.
Wasn't it just worth all of the things?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, when you're in it, it's like, I can't do it. I'm so stressed out. Your mood swings and you're just emotional. Mm-hmm. But then when you come through it, it's like,
everything make you cry.
All right, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, God. Yep. Thank you, God, for my blessing.
Yes.
My miracle.
Come on, man.
Oh,
my mama still feel that way about having me.
No, she don't. Don't be lying on your mama.
Now, Shamea, don't get upset with me, girl. But girl, okay. And last night on the show, now I see now you're y'all trying to find another surrogate.
Yes.
Shamea.
Don't say it. Don't do it.
Brad,
don't you say that. Don't you do
Shamea.
it. I know. Let's
go to the next
You gotta say it, because I can't be the one to say it.
And I guess you don't have to worry about people, what they look like or anything like that, girl.
Okay, so let me say this.
Do.
I think any woman that's willing to lend her body to be your oven to have your baby is amazing, and that's a special woman, right?
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. Asha does not end up being a good fit for us. Not spoiler alert, but she's just we had to move forward.
Brad, did you see her?
Brad, leave me alone. She just
like, Shamea.
I really appreciate her and everything that she's done. But again, we ended up going in a different direction, and we have another surrogate.
Girl, because I was going to say somebody should have prepped her before she got on camera.
Oh,
You know, not saying she's not a sweet person.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
she's a
God
sweet
bless
person.
her for
Yes, she
even
was.
wanting to, you know, to
Yeah.
be an oven and go
Oh.
through all the
Go back and
tests
look at
and all
this.
that.
Yeah.
But it just...
Is
from
it
the-
time for us to take our
From the
tequila now?
visuals,
sounds like
from
something.
the
Let me think on the
visuals,
mic.
Let's go, yeah, we're going to go to the next.
from the visuals, it wasn't the right fit.
Sound like
You
something
know,
going on.
like...
I need to see.
And the
But-
way that y'all be coming, y'all can't be. I mean,
No, we're not trying to come for people.
it ain't even just y'all.
No,
I mean,
But I'm
it's
just
a-
saying,
I
like,
get
when
it.
I saw that person, I
started to call you. Yeah, I'm like,
I'm glad you didn't call me.
Girl, because I know we're avid listeners,
I
viewers.
was like, no.
So-
but you know what? I knew that wasn't going to be the fit.
Girl, I didn't. Not the way Shamea was acting with her.
No,
Why
but
can't
Shamea
be-
was just grateful that
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Some people get paid to do that.
a oven and she got tested
get paid
and
to
all
do
this
that?
stuff.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yes.
A lot of money.
Yes.
Yes.
You ought to be a Sarah.
They're
give you my wife's
carrying
number.
your personal prized
Yes.
possession.
There you go.
Your
Yeah.
My
child.
wife's
So
number
they
for
get
Somebody
paid.
like me that's advanced in age, you know, I only got so many embryos.
They definitely
And
get
I need
paid.
somebody that's really qualified and really good to be able to carry my child.
I just want somebody to put some
So-
kaleidoscope out of Brett so slick grip gel on the back of her hair that was like
Brad.
poking
you not
up.
stop.
Kitcheny.
Not the grip jail.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't going to give up my
so
kid.
Shamea, so how do you balance the public eye, honey, with your personal life, especially as a mom, honey?
You know, it's difficult because I am a hands-on mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I, of course, have the means to be able to hire a bunch of people to do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I always feel like, oh my gosh, I'm missing this or I missed that. And it's my own mom guilt. So it's hard because, I mean, I'm here, right? But I didn't get to drop my daughter off at school. My husband picks up the slack. Doing press in New York, you know, I'm missing out on maybe a
Don't you
mother
hate
daughter
it?
tea. You
I
know,
hate
yeah. So
it's a pain. It's
yeah,
like
you feel so
you
sad.
feel so bad. Mom guilt is a real
thing.
Really?
I used to go up to the school when we took True to school and sit up there all day long until he got out, just in case he needed me or needed anything.
That is a real thing, and it's not even them because they've gone about their day and they're enjoying their friends and their
Yes.
class and their teachers are so amazing. But it's you.
It's
You're
you.
the one that's like, oh my god, but what if? But
Yeah.
I need to. And you have this connection with this little being that is so astronomical. It's like amazing.
And you
Something
don't want
you've
them
never
to need
experienced.
you, and you not
Yeah,
be
exactly.
there.
So basically, it's a juggle every day. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure it all out, and even with trying to grow my family even more, I told my husband like, but am I going to have enough love for all of
Girl,
you know?
you
Am I
only
going
one person, but you will. You will. It's
And-
hard though. It's not an easy thing.
And this is a side thing, too. Shamea, I want you to play Stephanie Mills every day, too, honey. Keep away, girls. This one's all mine, honey. Make sure you watch them Transform Juror, baby, because they looking. So I'm just saying.
Okay, Shamea, with season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, there were a lot of changes this season. If you could undo one change, what would it be?
I mean, it would be just the awkward space that my friendship is in with Portia.
Yeah.
I would undo that. That would that's my real friend. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And reality is real, right? Reality, you can't spell reality without spelling real. So the place that we're in right now it's hurtful. You know what I mean? It would be
imagine.
bad to say.
Why did y'all let it get to this point, though? How do you let it get to this point when you're such good friends?
You know, in relationships, there's you and then there's them, right? And then
Yeah.
there's like your perspective and mine.
Right.
I haven't been able to even have a conversation to understand how it got to this point. Everything that I've done has been centered in love and has led with love. And I've never been one to allow anybody to talk down on my friendship or like my people. And that's just my thing. Now, what's happening on the other side, I have no idea. But there's no way that you, Brett, could come to me and say, Portia said this or Portia did this. I'm going to look at
Right.
you like, girl,
Right.
please stop.
So did the producers tell you to not talk to her a lot? Or did the
No,
producers
I've
tell
reached
you
out.
to-
I've done my part. I feel.
Okay.
And, you know, the fact that she's allowing and listening to other people is ludicrous to me. People that she just met, people that she does not know. Well, they're in her ear or have
That's
said some
crazy.
things, I guess, about our friendship. First of all, our friendship should never have been up for discussion, to me.
Yeah.
And if it was something that was that bad, it should have been addressed to me.
Did y'all talk before the show and say, look, did she say, well, you've been on the show before, so you know how sometimes how setups can be and how trifling the plot can get. So did y'all have conversations before, like, look, no matter what they try to do, this ain't gonna be a problem?
Yeah, and my thing is, what's understood shouldn't be. You don't have to explain. Like, I'm riding for you. I think history has proven I ride for you over and over again, almost to the point where people are like, "What's wrong with you? What she got on you? What you still riding some boy? What's happening with you?" So at this point, I'm stepping back, and I'm gonna need you to show me some of that. Reciprocity. I need you to ride for me like I've been riding for you. And as all things on reality TV, it'll all play out, and we will all see, and we can either be accountable for it or we can keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. This is good stuff. So we're going to keep the conversation going, Shamea, if you don't mind. You got some time to hang out a little bit?
Absolutely. Ain't going nowhere.
She ain't got nothing else today but us.
Come on, and we also want to play your new song. Is that cool?
I would love that.
More with the Real Housewife, Shamea Morton. That's coming up next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show, baby.
I'm gonna put that song, Shamea, on my ring thing on my phone, honey. So
you got to.
Everybody know they ain't never had, baby.
You never had somebody that'll be what you need. You never had someone like me. Come on, shout out to RL, B Flat. They did it big when they, produced this song for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute,
I was like, I needed something that would speak to me, my true authenticity, like my, real ATL in Georgia, vibes. Just the friend that you just didn't know you needed.
Did you say Dennis produced that?
There is no way.
You know what?
Because what I will be is a good friend. And that's why I say hate best friends. Because what I will be is loyal. And we in Atlanta. Like, come on. There are so many amazing producers in Atlanta. Not saying that Dennis is not, but he would not have been my first choice.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes down to friendship code.
I never even knew Dennis did music. When I first met Dennis, I bought some hair from him. I bought some hair for him for somebody. Some Malaysian straightened silky hair. He had a spot where he sold hair.
And that's I think the thing. When I first heard Drew was working with Dennis, I didn't know that he was doing music. I only found out then.
That's why it sounds fishy.
But now hearing Drew's album, I will say it sounds good. Dennis did a good job. But leading up to that, I never knew Dennis did music. I saw him for hair, Yak,
and the hot dogs,
and the club crew, and all the other things. He's just a really great businessman, a hustler.
Yeah.
I
hair,
never,
hot dogs, and hookahs.
That's a hustler right there.
Yes, sir.
Hot dogs, hair, and hookahs.
Shaka Khan said she every woman, honey, he every man. Honey. It's all
you
in
never
him.
had.
Never had.
Yeah, but Dennis was always a cool person, for real.
For sure. And, congratulations to them. I mean, hey, whatever you.
Absolutely.
It ain't my fault. I'm gonna mind my business because apparently you're danged if you do, you're danged if you don't.
You're danged if you
hate
don't.
on it because you support your friend, and it's like you're doing too much. You got to be careful of the dog to bring the bone. Then you don't speak on it, and it's like, what kind of friend are you to not tell me what really happened in the real
and
deal?
who is the dog to bring the bone? Have they been here long enough to bring a bone for you to listen to the bone being brought?
It's a lot of bones being brought and accepted this season, and that's unfortunate because for me, you never had a friend like me because I'm a ride for you in your absence, and I think that's when it matters the most. If I'm not in the room to defend myself, I need you to stand up for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we can figure it out.
Right.
If somebody come to me and say some he say, she say, I'm gonna be like, nah, ain't no way my friend would say something like that. Ain't no way my friend would do something like that. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, Gary said or Brett said, and we're gonna talk about it, and then it's gonna be what it is. But if you are allowing that, they feel comfortable enough to bring that to you. You gotta shut it down.
So Shamea, so now there's so many reality couples, have issues, honey, when they bring life to reality TV. We talked about it. So how have you and Joe, remained as strong as you did through all of this?
So I've been with my husband over 10 years. We've been married 8 years in July. And you can't tell me nothing about Gerald Maingi Mwangi. All right. My man. First and will always be first. Even in front of them cheering. And that's hard to say because I love my cheering. Mm-hmm. But my husband is my person. Right. And I think when you found your person, nothing can come between that. You can't tell me nothing about my man.
Yes.
So,
my woman.
That's right.
Yeah. No, that's what I always tell you. I love that you're loved. Man. And I think that real love is infectious and you can see it and you can feel it. So when I see you and Judy's post, Brett, it's like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You feel it. You get chills. Right?
Yeah.
When I tell you, it was nothing but God's timing because people say, well, why haven't you been on the show? I needed the time to lay the foundation and to sow the seeds into my marriage, into my relationship, and I think when you're friends And that man let me know when he got with me because I was super wretched. Like, you make me mad, I'm out of here. Bye.
Okay.
And and he was like, let me tell you something. I'm not going nowhere, and you ain't going nowhere.
I love that.
And as long as you know that we're gonna be together forever, we cannot lay down with heartbreak and anger and resentment. We can let all that go.
Yes.
Because tomorrow we gonna still be together.
Don't you go to bed with that on your
And
heart.
yes.
You better,
ain't no sleeping in different rooms.
Yeah, because tomorrow is not promised. You better
Promise.
resolve it before you go to bed.
And that is a thing.
Shamea,
Absolutely.
we often hear about the post-show aftermath, meaning resolved issues get rehashed
Yes.
once the episode airs. So how do you deal with the confessional drama when you don't know what's been said?
Somebody
and then
saying
all of a
about
sudden
you.
watch and you be like, damn.
Oh, it's hurtful, especially if it's people that you love. Now the people that you just met, you could really give
You don't
a good
care.
goddamn.
Right.
You're like, all right, who said it? Girl.
Right.
I don't even know you. know,
Okay.
but the people that means a lot to you, it's hurtful because it's like, well, wait a minute. I didn't even know you was feeling like that. I didn't even know you was going there. Like, what? What are we doing? And then now you got to get your get back. You got to get your lick back.
Oh,
Lord. So it's like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Well, Shamea, we appreciate you coming by. We are so proud of you. We're so thankful for you.
Yes.
Thankful for
Yeah.
you stopping by this morning, bringing the Cinco de Mayo vibes. You know what I'm saying? The celebration vibes.
Listen,
everything.
shout out to Nana's Chicken and Waffles
Shout
for
out to
providing the
Nana's
breakfast.
Chicken and Waffles.
Kelly, I love
Thank
you.
you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Let everybody know how they can follow you, your official account, and all that good
Please
stuff.
follow me at Shamea, spelled shame with the A on the end, because shame on you for not already following me. And Morton, like the Salt or the Steakhouse, Morton on all social media platforms. And download
Your song.
Never Had,
That's right.
NEVA, spelled the Atlanta way, had on all of your favorite digital streaming platforms.
Let's
Never
go.
Had, get it.
Man, come on.
All
Y'all
right.
got to give it up
Let's
to
go.
Shamea Morton, ladies and gentlemen.